Hello, my dear friend, class 11. Now, today I am going to discuss the last part of The Place of Art in Education, written by Nandalal Bose. So, last day I have already completed the different kinds of problems to implement art in our education. Now, today I am going to discuss all about the solve of these problems. What Nandalal Bose actually raised the problems throughout the story. Now today we are going to discuss about the solve, how it is possible. So this is the good symbol of a good writer, that you not only raise the problem but also you just try to find out the solve. Firstly, good paintings, sculpture and other specimen of fine and functional art, or in their absence, good reproductions or photographs or these should be displayed in the classroom, libraries, studies, and living room of the students. So the first solution for creating the aesthetic sense among the human beings, সবার মধ্যে যে সৌন্দর্যবোধ জাগিয়ে তোলার জন্য যেটা আমাদের প্রথম প্রয়োজন, যে কিছু গুড পেন্টিংস, ভালো ভালো চিত্র, কিছু ভাস্কর্য অ্যান্ড ফাইন আর্টসের কিছু কলাবিদ্যার কিছু ছবি বা মডেল, সেগুলো আমরা তৈরি করে সেগুলো কি করব, কিছু ফটোগ্রাফ বানাতে পারি, অথবা এগুলো আমরা কোথায় দেবো, ডিসপ্লে করতে হবে ইন ইউর ক্লাসরুমে অথবা লাইব্রেরিতে অথবা স্টাডি রুমে, লিভিং রুমে, অর্থাৎ তোমার বাড়িতেও you can decorate it well so the minds of the children will transform into an aesthetic sense and they will never do anything wrong. That was the first solution to create the aesthetic sense among the people. Secondly, we should get well qualified people to write readable books on art with a good reproductions and historical text in ample measure. এইখানে আরেকটা প্রুফ তোমাদেরকে দিতে চেয়েছে যে উই নিড মোর দেন সাফিসিয়েন্ট। হোয়াট ইজ ওয়েল কোয়ালিফাইড পিপল, যারা খুব জ্ঞানী এবং আর্ট সম্পর্কে যাদের ধ্যান ধারণা জ্ঞান আছে, দে শুড রাইট সাম বুকস উইথ আ গুড পেন্টিংস, সমস্ত চিত্র থাকবে তার মধ্যে, অ্যান্ড দ্যাট উইল ক্রিয়েট দ্য হিস্টোরিক্যাল, এগুলো কার মধ্যে হিস্টোরিক্যাল টেক্সটের মধ্যে দিতে পারো, জিওগ্রাফিক্যালের মধ্যে দিতে পারে, and that will create a more aesthetic sense or sensibility among the students. Students are the backbone in our society, you know very well. So if the 5 to 10 generation are provided proper aesthetic environment, I hope thereafter it will be continued automatically. Now the third solution. So write down the questions that what are the solutions to create the aesthetic sense among the people. Now the third solution, thirdly, students should be introduced through films to selected examples or art of this country and elsewhere from time to time. Some selected films which are based on the creativity, যে ফিল্মগুলো সৃষ্টিশীলতার উপরে নির্ভরশীল, যার মধ্যে উদাহরণস্বরূপ বিভিন্ন আর্ট এবং সৌন্দর্যের প্রকাশ ঘটানো হয়েছে, that kinds of films should be shown to the students. If they have seen all these, I hope the aesthetic sense could be created. And it's not very costly, it's very easy. Anyone can do this. Fourthly, students could accompany qualified teachers to museum, pictures galleries to see distinguished examples of the art of the past. When it is possible for schools to take students out to play football matches, it should not be impossible to take them museum and pictures galleries. So that is very important solution. A school is provided an educational tour. A school can provide a football match, give a good arrangement about a football match and taken to the students to there. So why the teacher should not get an arrangement to take them to the art gallery, to the museum? এটা ইম্পসিবল নয়, এদেরকে নিয়ে যাওয়া যেতে পারে যদি তাদেরকে মাঝে মাঝেই এরকম আর্ট গ্যালারি মিউজিয়ামে যাওয়ার ব্যবস্থা সরকার করতে পারে প্রত্যেক স্কুলে, সো দ্যাট পিপলস উইল গেট মোর অ্যাস্থেটিক সেন্স ইন দেয়ার ডেইলি লাইফ। ওয়ান শুড হ্যাভ টু keep in mind that a direct encounter with an art object will do more to arouse their aesthetic visions than hearing 100 lectures. তুমি যা শুনে শুনে হিস্ট্রি পড়বে, আর সেই হিস্ট্রির স্থাপত্য যদি you have seen to the museum properly. Let's suppose you are reading about Egypt and you studied about mummy, and if you have seen in museum about the mummy and other things, so it's one times you are hearing and seeing or observing, that is equal to 100 times lecture. 100 বার পড়ালে যেটা হবে, একবার সচক্ষে যদি সে aesthetic vision দেখে, it would be clear, neat and clean. He can describe anything properly. Seeing good paintings and sculpture, whether or not they understand, then fully will train their eyes, strengthen their powers of discriminant, and gradually awaken their aesthetic sensibilities. What would be happen if they have seen directly, if they have watched it with his trained eyes, with the help of that, it will strengthen their power of discriminant. এটা তাদের যে ability of judgment, discriminant, that is ability of judgment, gradually on one after another, it will awaken them. They will know more about the sensibility of aesthetic sense. অনেক বেশি তারা সচেতন হয়ে উঠবে। And fifthly, to get students into an encounter with the nature, we should hold seasonal festivals, including displays of the season's fruits and flowers, and we should try to familiar them with those beautiful creations in art and literature these have given rise to. It is quite natural to us. It is a real to us. If it will be happen, এটা যদি প্রত্যেক ন্যাচারাল, যখনই প্রকৃতি পরিবর্তন হচ্ছে, তখন যদি এটা আমরা শো করতে পারি, কি ফ্রুটস ফেস্টিভ্যালস, ফ্লাওয়ার ফেস্টিভ্যালস, ভেজিটেবলস ফেস্টিভ্যালস, তাহলে কি হবে? দ্য স্টুডেন্ট শুড aware about the season and about the connectivity of the season with the different kinds of fruits and flowers and vegetables. They are well known. They will be built more aesthetic sense in their sensibility. It's very easy to arrange. It's very easy to organize a normal festivals. You can arrange it in your area also. If it would be happen regularly, not in one day, not in one season, যদি এটা regularly happening করা যায়, I'm sure that the area students will gain more power, more ability in aesthetic sense. Now come to the sixth. Sixthly, students should be introduced to nature's own festivals of the seasons, to see with their own eyes and enjoy their rice fields and lotus ponds in autumn, the carnival of Polash and simul flowers in spring. This is essential for the town dwellers, though for the rural boys, pointing them out may be enough. For these seasonal festivals, one needs declare special holidays and hold picnics and games, encourage wearing of seasonal costumes. Once the students get acquainted with nature and learn to love it, their aesthetic sensibility will never run dry for through the ages. It is nature that has provided the source materials for all artistic creation. So according to Nandalal Bose, students are greatly enthusiastic. So according to the change of nature, now in autumn, in spring, summer, rainy, there are different kinds of changes of nature. So spring, you just polas and simul flowers you will see everywhere, colorful, just after the spring, just begins and end of the spring. If you will arrange a program and order them to enjoy it with the poetry, with the recitation, drawing pictures, basically the townsboy must come to the village area and enjoy the nature heartily. So they should know what is the rice field. They should know how the rice is actually important to our life, how cultivation is important for our life. And without nature, without the natural things, we never be. We will run dry. Everything will be ruined. So this aesthetic sense will be automatically created if the students are giving proper arrangement in seasonal festivals, in a seasonal holiday, and there should be a proper arrangement. So what would be happen? No negative sense will be our, no negative sense will be spread in the community, and nothing would be required to giving awareness about the nature. যদি কন্টিনিউয়াস প্রসেসে আমরা এরকম ন্যাচারাল ফেস্টিভ্যালস করে যেতে পারি, তাহলে what would be happen? The students will automatically encouraged, automatically knows about the importance of nature. তাহলে ন্যাচারাল আর ইম্পর্টেন্স ওদেরকে বোঝাতে হবে না, and it will continue forever. They will be creative, they will be more artistics about the importance, about the creation in the nature of different fruits, flowers, vegetables. তারা এটা বুঝবে এর গুরুত্বটা কি, প্রকৃতিকে সংরক্ষণ করা কতটা ইম্পর্টেন্স, সেটা কিন্তু এইভাবেই সম্ভব, বলে সম্ভব নয়. It needs a great feelings from your heart. It's never we teach. এটা কখনো শেখানো যায় না. It's need a proper behavioral change among the people. Lastly, the school should have an art festival sometime during the year. Each student should participate in devotedly with something he has made with his own hand. However simple, all these should put together and shown as a reverential offerings. An effort should be made to give the festival a total shape and beauty with music, dance, and processions. The time of the festivals should be decided according to the location. And the last solution, the seventh or the last solution according to Nandalal Bose, that art festivals should be arranged. And what would be? All the students should be devotedly participate with this. Must be. প্রত্যেকটা স্টুডেন্টকে এই আর্ট ফেস্টিভ্যালসে কিন্তু প্রবেশ করতে হবে, এন্ট্রি হতে হবে, এবং তার ইচ্ছে মতো সে নিজের হাতে সেখানে গড়বে. Nobody will give him any deep assistant. কেউ গড়ে দেবে না, তাকে গাইড করে দিতে হবে. You just give him the guide and he will made it by his own hand. And it should be all happen according to the people's view and the location. এরিয়া অনুসারে, জাতি, ধর্ম, বর্ণ নির্বিশেষে যে জায়গায় যেটা সম্ভব সেই অনুসারে এই ফেস্টিভ্যালসটা করতে হবে. এই নয় যে what happened in Kolkata that happens in your village. Never be. There should be a different art, different demand, different psychology. So as a result, I think if the government should follow, if the people, if the institution should follow all these rules properly, I think in near future the peoples will be a good observer of the festivals. So this is all that I have completed the whole passage, and I am giving some questions. On questions I have already given the solution of the implementation of art in education in our normal life. So how did the aesthetic sense create a different sensibility in people? What would be happen if one generations, two generations, maximum 5 generations would be allowed with this 7 program properly? What would be happen? Now write down the summary of this and must be about the answer of these questions. Thank you for watching this channel.